All right, welcome to another PudgyBoyz podcast episode. As you guys could tell, we are Halloween themed. We're Halloween flavored. We are on the first day of fall. The excitement is in the air. The cold weather is in the air. Eric's in the air. Fazan's in the air. Eric looks like welcome to, what is this? Weekend at Bernie's type thing where you're not moving. Is he alive? I don't know. I can't tell, but I got my little Halloween hat. I'm hanging out with Charlie Brown and the gang. Fazan has a USA hat, which...
USA.
If you know him, that is a costume for him at this point in his life. Eric, how you doing? Are you alive? He's not. Fazan, how you doing? I don't know about you guys, but I don't know if you could tell, I bought this hat. Extremely excited for fall to finally be here. We've been talking about this all summer long. There's not a day that goes by that I don't look forward to this time of the year. Autumn, the leaves. I don't rake them. I just love watching them fall. I love seeing all the people out there have to put their coats on and be angry that it's getting colder out.
Next 3 months.
I'm getting bitter in my older age.
How much was that hat?
This was $10.
That's not bad.
And there was another one. I got a 2 for a deal.
Yeah.
One of the it's the reverse color, orange and black. But I thought this one would pop better on camera.
You gonna wear that when you go trick or treating?
I am going to wear it when I go trick-or-treating. You're damn right.
When was the last time you went trick-or-treating?
Oh, I'm going to answer that with a question. I think my last age of trick-or-treating was 13-ish. So
It's pretty old.
At what at what age is it appropriate to stop going trick-or-treating?
I never knew the answer to that question. My last one was like probably 11.
11 days ago?
11
My last one was the year of 9/11.
2001. How old were you?
2001.
How old were you?
12?
I was born in 88.
So you were 13. Well, just like me. You're laughing at me, Bernie.
Yeah, it was 9/11.
Okay.
You stopped because of 9/11?
I actually don't remember.
He didn't trust the candy.
There was a big. I'm serious. You remember that year? There was a big thing for
It
the
was a
candy.
big anthrax thing.
There's
Yeah.
anthrax in this candy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that why you're wearing the USA hat? To overcompensate?
For the anthrax.
Sorry.
Trick-or-treating,
This is the second video. I'm apologizing for 9/11. So
that's okay.
Nothing to do
That's
with
right.
it.
Nobody's watching.
At this point, we forgive you. So like trick-or-treating wise, do you how late did you guys stay out when you guys went trick-or-treating? Were you guys like pushing it towards like the 8, 9, 10 o'clock range?
Yes, 10, 11 o'clock, I remember.
I mean, it varied at age. You know, the younger you are, the earlier your night is.
Well, the younger you are, you go with your parents a lot, don't
Yeah.
you? And then they
it depends what kind of parents you have.
Yeah, that's true. And then they kind of take you, they kind of tell you when it's over. They say, enough's enough. You got enough candy. Get your ass home and let's go.
Well, when you're young, it's mostly daytime trick or treating.
Like right after school type thing.
Yeah. 3:30. You're home by 3:30, 4 o'clock. You put on your costume.
What do you guys think? Now that you guys all own your own homes, what time is your cutoff? Like
To give out candy?
Yeah, like I don't want kids knocking at my door at like 11:30 at night.
I thought there was a rule like 9 o'clock. I think 9 o'clock's pretty fair.
Yeah,
9 o'clock's like pretty late. You're very nice.
Really?
I think it depends.
Everybody's awake, so why not?
How do you know?
No, I mean like in my house.
Don't you work nights?
Yeah.
Yeah, but on Halloween I'll take off.
You take off just to give kids candy?
Yeah.
No, I'll take out my kids too for candy.
Oh, that's nice. Oh, you have what do they plan on? What do you plan on dressing them up as this year?
Spider-Man. One of them just wants to be a princess.
The girl or the boy?
The third one's gonna be a pumpkin.
He just described everything. He's dressing up.
You're gonna be the pumpkin, are you?
Pumpkin princess.
I thought there was a rule. Do you guys ever heard of this rule? If you're gonna give out candy, you turn on your porch light.
That's just no.
No, why?
Why?
Like welcome people in.
It kills the aesthetic of going into someone's.
No, I had the orange glowing lights. But
That's
I thought that was a rule. If you on October 31st, if you're giving out candy, you turn on the porch light, and that's how people come to your house. Or if you had decorations on.
Oh.
Well, it was a big thing as a kid. If you saw a house with no decorations, you kind of knew to stay away.
Yeah, that's a good point. I knew the ones with the decoration gave out really good candy. I don't know why.
Yeah. I don't know about you. My all-time favorite houses are the Please Take One houses.
Oh, they just leave
They stick out the giant bowl of candy with the big sign, "Please take one." How many people? You didn't take one.
Nobody takes one.
If you took one, you were really raised the right way. Like there was no stopping you at that point. to get as much candy as you wanted.
Plus, you came with like a chaperone.
Yeah, your parents could be like, "What are you doing? Take one, fatso."
Yeah.
Or if they're in the car, you just run out of the car, get candy.
You go trick or treating with a car?
No, your parents are in the car.
You don't usually walk?
What a waste of gas.
I know, but it's like your parents. Not my parents didn't do it. I just
Oh.
seen someone do it.
Like, would you ever? I did this one time. I felt like such a douche. Like I dumped the entire bowl into my bag one time, and it was I felt so dirty.
I feel like every kid has done that.
Because you got to do it when you got to make sure there's not like another group behind you, like following you. Because then it's like, wow, look at the fat blue Power Ranger. He just dumped all the candy into his bag.
That's pretty foul.
That's me. I was the.
Fat blue Power Ranger.
What was your? Did you guys ever have like a specific costume you were extremely excited about wearing? To like you were looking forward to like all year. Like I want to be this, and I'm going to dress up, and I'm going to look so cool for 3 hours.
As a kid, Superman.
Yeah.
When I got a little bit in my teens, like 13, 14, I had the Grim Reaper. That's about it.
I had the Grim
remember the
Reaper.
Scream mask also?
That was
another one with the bloody knife.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool.
I had the Green Reaper with the what's the thing he carries?
The
Sith?
Synth or Sith?
Yeah, that thing.
whatever that's
Synth.
called.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
He would like this. I think for me being a kid growing up, I think the most popular thing all time was that Scream mask.
Yes,
It
that was
was-
really famous.
That Power Ranger is pretty popular too.
I was the blue Power Ranger because I remember my mother took me to Party City every year for a costume, and I really really wanted to be the green or the red Power Ranger, but they were always sold out.
The red one's the coolest one, right?
Yeah, so I had to settle for Billy, the Blue Ranger.
They had like a bootleg Power Rangers costume where it was just like a $2 mask. You know, the one with the string in the back. You just put it
Oh,
on.
from
it
like
hurt.
dollar.
It hurts your ears.
Yeah,
oh,
that
that was
one.
the worst.
Without any like uniform shirt, it was just a mask.
Yeah, that sucked too. I would never. You know what? I mean, but the Scream mask. Excuse me. The Scream masks, they were sold like everywhere that I can remember as a kid. CVS, like supermarkets had these masks. I couldn't believe how popular. And the blood one, where I grew up, near where I grew up, the blood one I couldn't find ever.
What blood one?
The blood knife.
The mask. There used to be a Scream mask
remember
where you
that.
pressed the button and the blood would come down its face.
I never seen
I
that.
remember that.
Insane, and nobody could ever find it. It was, well, maybe my mother probably just wouldn't get it for me.
She hid them all. She bought them all
She
out.
wore them.
Eric, what was your costume?
My favorite one was the
He's wearing
Grim
it now.
Reaper with the Sith.
Oh, that was your favorite one?
That's what I said, yeah.
Oh.
He's wearing it
But
right now.
I just realized it must have been a pain to carry
That's him right now.
to have a costume that you have to like carry a
Sith and the candy.
and the thing to carry candy with.
Yeah,
So
so
both your hands are full.
it starts to build after a while.
Yeah.
The pain.
And I remember my favorite candy collecting apparatus.
Wow,
Oh,
apparatus.
the pumpkin thing.
Yeah, how'd you know?
I think that everybody has that.
That was like the generic thing, but I remember I had that for like 10 years in a row.
It wasn't big enough though.
No, it wasn't.
It's like 4 houses worth. You
I
can
think my
get.
parents did it on purpose. That way I didn't get too much candy.
You guys ever get houses that gave full size bars of candy?
Yeah, I was just about to mention that. Yeah.
Really?
Full size bars.
Like full? Like, no, they don't give you the. You know, you typically get like mini candies. They give you like some houses give you like full Snickers.
maybe, but I
full
don't remember
Snickers
those.
bars.
Full size bars.
I remember like as far as like weird candy or weird things to give out. I remember one guy gave out dollar ices.
Ices. Full.
Yeah. They weren't frozen though. You had to freeze them yourself.
Oh, okay, that's different. I mean,
Wait.
I'm not. That's not that bad.
The sticks or the
No, the liquid.
Oh,
I would actually just drink the liquid. Those were really
That
good.
was like one of the weirdest things I've seen. One guy gave out apples.
It's a lot of apples.
Some of these people really did.
That was really weird. And the weirdest, maybe on top of that, was coins.
Pennies. I used to get
Oh
pennies. a
my
lot.
god, this lady in my building used to do that.
I thought it was just me. You've
She
seen this
gave out
before?
pennies.
Yeah.
You've seen this before?
Yeah.
It's unbelievable.
She threw like 5 pennies into my bag. I'm like,
Yeah.
okay.
So what am I going to do with this? 5 pennies. You save more money. I think one of the coolest things I ever got, some guy was giving out like Halloween. I'll never forget this guy. He was giving out Halloween themed scratch offs.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
I think they
The
were
kids?
like they were dollar scratch offs.
What?
No, they were like funny scratch offs.
Uh,
Like you could win like a candy and stuff.
You remember those days when you could wear your costume to school, but you can't wear a mask. You can't bring like a baseball bat. You can't bring like weapons or anything like that. But you could wear like a costume to school. That was a
Yeah,
good feeling.
I think that was either if Halloween fell on a school day, that was the day you could do it.
It was
Or-
so amazing. No, the day it didn't have to be that day. Let's just say October 31st was on a Saturday.
You could wear it on a Friday.
On Friday they had like an event.
Yeah, That was pretty cool. Just to see everybody's costumes that they got.
Did your elementary school have the create your own costume for Halloween?
I don't remember if they did.
No,
that.
I can't remember.
Did they create your own costume contest?
What was it? How'd it go? I can't remember.
Everyone creates their own costume, and then like people vote on it as like the most coolest one. But it has to be like homemade. Can't be like bought.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. I thought you made it in school.
No, you made it at home, then you wore it to like school that day. Do your kids have anything like that?
Not that I know of, not yet.
So little Spider-Man, a little.
That's weird.
Something to look forward to.
Last year, my daughter didn't have it in that school, in her school either.
Oh my god!
Why is it?
What are they doing with these kids?
Maybe times
today?
are changing. I don't know.
Times are definitely changing. What was the biggest, what was the biggest haul you ever guys had in terms of candy that you got home and said, "Holy shit"?
How do I? What kind of measurement do I give you?
Like what was I used to use like some I could
Like a
go.
shopping
I used to
bag?
use pillowcases
Oh, that's
for my bags of candy. So the biggest haul I ever had was two pillowcases full
holy cow. That's
of
a
candy.
lot.
Yeah, it was
I
crazy.
had those shopping bags like this big.
Yeah,
That's all I had.
that's it.
Some
Would you
maximum.
walk 2 blocks?
Yeah, I hate walking.
This guy walked 2 blocks to get his biggest haul.
Sorry, bro. But the most I ever had was like 2 pumpkins full, maybe 3 pumpkins full.
That's it?
Yeah.
Well, that's probably because you had candy all over your house all year round.
You didn't have candy in your house?
No.
You ever had those bullies that took your
Sorry.
candy?
I'm sorry. No, I never had a bully take my candy, actually. That's weird.
At that age?
Yeah, like
Like 13? No, because you know what it is? A lot of times I was with my mother.
oh, that helped.
Yeah, and if you usually like with a group of people, the last year I went trick-or-treating with my best friend, we got egged. I swear, yeah.
I hated that.
We got egged. That was the last time I ever went out. That was the one I was like, I got to cash it in. Because these people drove by us in a car.
Oh, I do have a car?
By my old high school. And they just egged the hell out of us.
That was such a big thing too. Oh, Halloween's here.
The day before.
Don't get egged.
Mischief night.
You really do. You freeze the eggs the night before.
That's so mean.
Oh my god.
You know how mean that is? It wasn't just eggs. It was like shaving cream. It was toilet paper. Oh, it was the worst. Luckily, I didn't have a house.
Did you go?
Or toilet paper.
Or toilet paper. That's funny.
Mike, I know you knew you lived in a building.
I did.
Did you go inside your building or did you?
I didn't because I knew they were going to give me crap. Anybody in that building, first of all, I didn't want to answer the door for anybody. Like, you could get if every apartment gave out a piece of candy, I'd make a killing where I lived.
Oh, that's right. So you never have to worry about anyone ringing your bell?
No,
That's
rarely people rang my
So
bell.
you never have to buy candy for other people?
No, and my mother was the type of person she would give out like those little orange bags of pretzels.
Yeah.
They were the worst. When you're 10, you don't
Yeah,
want
I
pretzels.
guess.
You want chocolate.
Yeah.
Chocolate.
What was like the worst candies people gave? Like gum, I guess. Those like 25-cent bazooka gums.
Remember the Asian candy? It had like a little
Yes, I know exactly what you're talking
crab
about.
or a lobster on it.
Yeah,
No.
not good.
I threw those right out.
Lollipops.
Lollipops.
I mean, you
The cheap ones.
You could eat them while you're like walking. They weren't the worst. For me, it was like Mounds bars at that time because I didn't like dark chocolate. I didn't like coconut when I was 10.
Mounds for those are disgusting.
Yeah, then you get like my mother used to take these away. She would take away the you remember the Mary Jane candies? The real sticky ones that if you chew on them, you could probably pull a tooth out.
It's like taffy.
Yeah, it's like a really hard taffy. It's so bad for your teeth. She would just if somebody would see she'd be like, "No, that's mine. Give it back."
That was a good mother, at least.
Yeah, she was kind of sometimes. Yeah, the last couple of years I went trick or treating was the best though because I didn't have anybody watching my back.
You ever got raisins?
We got raisins all the time.
I like raisins.
Oh, you do?
Not as a Halloween.
Well, when you're 10,
not as a Halloween.
you know how depressed you are when somebody puts raisins in your bag when you're 10 years old?
Do you look at what they're putting in your bag? Or you're kind of just happy
Of
you're getting
course you do,
something
yeah.
and you look after.
No, you look.
It's so exciting.
I don't like when the people tell me like this guy, like guys answer the door, people answer the door. He's like, "Oh, here, choose what you want." No. You're supposed to. Halloween etiquette is that you take a handful of what you have and you give it to me, and put it in my bag. That's the tradition of Halloween that I remember.
You know what's cool? How about the people who answer the door dressed up?
That's
cool.
pretty cool.
Yeah. They scare you.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Boo.
Bah, kids. Oh, if you get that really depressing couple that couldn't have babies in their life and all they want to do is just help the kids out around the neighborhood.
My
Wow.
God.
Depressing, huh?
That is depressing.
Did you guys ever knock on people's door and run?
Not on
for
Halloween.
Halloween.
Not on Halloween. Not on Halloween. I want the candy.
On mischief night?
Why would I run?
I don't know. I'm asking.
Run away from the candy?
Yeah. What about Halloween parties? You guys ever attend anything like that? Like dress up, go to Halloween parties and stuff?
When I was older, I don't know, I was 10.
Not when you were younger, right?
No, I didn't have that either. Maybe once.
That's more of I guess that's more of an older thing, unless you do it in school. The best feeling to me was finally getting home. Your dogs are barking. Your feet are barking. You lay out all the candy onto the floor that you got.
And then you count your whole.
And you start counting
You
it
put
all.
them in different piles.
Yep. So I'm going to eat this today. I'm going to have this on Monday. And then I don't know about you guys. I was in a household where candy was at a premium. So you had to like really watch out. You have to keep your eye on your candy because people were coming for it.
Because your siblings.
You do all the labor, but then people come in and swoop your candy. You guys ever have that?
No.
I do that to my kids.
You do that now, right? Yeah. See, this is what happens, and I'll do it to my kids.
You don't need a pile of chocolate.
How was that?
5 or 10 is good enough for the week.
Yeah, and the parents will make the excuse that they're
I'll
like,
take the rest.
"You're gonna do that the entire? What are you doing? Are you okay? God,
Yeah.
Open out in the same room while we record this. I don't want to get any
No, I'm not inside your haunted house.
diseases. Do you guys remember, in terms of being nostalgic, do you guys remember like any feeling of being like, I have the Charlie Brown background here. Some of my favorite things to do was watch like all the Halloween themed stuff on TV. Like every year they would do like the Charlie Brown special, like Hey Arnold would have those Halloween episodes, Rugrats and all that stuff. Do you guys remember anything like Halloween themed on some of your shows? Or
Nothing
movies?
kids related. I used to watch the movie Halloween during Halloween.
The original one.
They
yeah.
had like a run on Channel 9.
A marathon, yeah.
Oh yeah, like spooky.
Spooky TV show. Like I looked forward to that. I was like, oh, Halloween's coming around. Scary.
It was like a scary movie every day or something, right?
Well, every day, or it's like just scary movies all around 24/7.
Well, Sci-Fi would have it. Remember they had the 31 Days of Halloween
Maybe that's what I was
on
Is it ABC
it's
Family?
called, yeah, it's called Freeform now. They'd show they would do nothing. Like Hocus Pocus is like a Casper, Hocus Pocus, Halloween Town. Remember that? You guys ever see these movies?
I don't remember Halloween Town. No.
Great.
I
Casper,
remember
though?
Casper.
These were such good show and movies, man.
It was such a good feeling watching those shows during Halloween.
You do it now.
You could, but it's not the same.
That's what you sound like. Every 2 seconds, I hear you breathing into the microphone.
What are you on a ventilator, bro?
Trying to scare us?
That's good
Are
sound.
you trying to be a ghost?
It's not me.
You guys ever carve pumpkins?
No, that's the one thing that I want to do.
You should do it. You should do it with your kids. Yeah, it'd be
You ever
so
done it as an
cool.
adult?
No.
You ever carve pumpkins, Eric?
No. As an adult, yeah.
No, but as an adult, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. What do? You have to follow like one of those guidelines because I'm not that artistic.
No, you just print them out and like paste it onto the pumpkin.
And then cut it, right?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
That is pretty good. One of my friends did a really good job. How do you actually do like a picture? That's just crazy.
Well,
he did it without printing anything out.
Oh, he did it freehand?
No, he did print the picture.
Oh.
How does that work out?
Sucker.
What?
There's like guidelines you follow and you
Yeah.
put it?
They show you like the whole outline. You just put it right on the pumpkin.
It looks legit like
this.
a picture though. That's what it does.
Yeah. And then you can put like a little candle in it and then boom, jack-o'-lantern.
Do you like that or do you like the jack-o'-lantern face like I have?
What do you have? I like that, but that you could probably carve that if you got like the outline.
Yeah, get a big enough pumpkin.
Are you guys big decorators for Halloween? Do you like to decorate the house? Do you like to
Yeah,
put stuff up?
Last year was the first time I ever did it.
Oh, it's such a good feeling, right?
Yeah, especially for the kids because I never did it because we lived in a building. So
Yeah, what
are you decorating the door?
I used to decorate my door. I was like, that was
You
it.
could decorate the inside of your house.
You could,
No,
but it's not the same.
Yeah,
There's more room now for leaves. I could just rake up leaves from outside and bring them inside. Put them in the middle of the living room.
yeah, I decorated. I'm gonna decorate it this year. Let me ask you, Eric. Do you decorate it?
Yeah.
No. Let me ask you. What do you decorate it with, Mike?
Great commentary from Eric today, huh? It's great. I usually do. So right now, I went to.
I'm sorry. What are you doing this year? Forget about last year and stuff like that. What are you doing this year?
This year, for the first time, I'm going to start a tradition of buying a real pumpkin every year, and to intentionally irritate my wife, I'm putting it right in the middle of the kitchen table every time she leaves the house.
Oh, that's the one that you showed me.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not the real one. It's
It's a real one. I put it right in the middle of the kitchen table, just to annoy her. But no, yeah, we got the welcome sign. We got the stairs. We have the leaves going around the stairwell.
Okay.
just some Halloween decor. We got pumpkins, fake orange candles that you could put in the middle of the living room table. Fake pumpkins everywhere. Some cool stuff.
It's such a good feeling just looking at all this stuff.
It is. And then,
The question is, how early do you start?
I started a few days ago. Maybe last Monday.
I started Labor Day weekend.
That is what, a couple weeks ago?
First weekend of September.
I have no issue with that. I love that. I love the earlier the better. Some people have issues with that. I have no issue with that.
I'm gonna start Monday. Monday's my day off. Kids come back from school. Decorate the house. I'm gonna put I know nobody asked.
What are you gonna put?
I'm gonna put a spider web coming from the window to my driveway. Yeah, real one. Like those big ones with a big spider.
That's really cool. I love that, man.
And then the porch lights, I'm gonna change them to like candle lights.
Okay.
They're still LEDs, but they're like orange candle, and they have like a little flame inside.
I love that.
And then the bushes are gonna have like spider webs on them.
Oh man,
that's what I did last year. I think I should change it up this year, but that's what I have.
Keep going with what you got.
The best feeling is when you find decorations that are ambiguous enough that you could use them for Thanksgiving too.
Okay, yeah,
like leaves,
like full autumn
leaves, or like
together.
Maybe like a pumpkin with like a farmer's hat on, or even a pumpkin.
Let me ask you: is that what you have?
Maybe
you were waiting for us to ask,
or even a pumpkin. You could wait. You could keep that up till Thanksgiving.
That's true too.
Falls into Thanksgiving too.
Oh, I can't wait. This is going to be so much fun.
I wish I could just freeze this time.
You can.
Bro,
Walt Disney did it.
January 1st, we're gonna be like, remember this year went by quick.
No, we're not. Let's enjoy it. This is again, guys. This is the episode. This is our first Spooktacular episode. Let's start today. Let's milk the hell out of the next couple months here. Let's have fun. Let's scare little kids. Let's get them all freaked out. Is he awake? I can't tell.
That's why he's wearing them.
Is he sleeping?
I can't tell.
Eric?
So you can't say, "Oh, you're just staring off." Eric. You guys,
Is he all right?
Do you guys?
There he is.
Oh,
Oh my god.
Do you guys have that one house in your neighborhood that goes all out with Halloween decorations?
I have a couple, yeah.
Oh, you do?
A couple houses.
Like extreme level.
They do. You know how you have regular Christmas lights, right? Like red and green, white. They do. They decorate the house with with all orange. So
wow.
yeah, it looks really cool when I'm coming home because it's really dark where I am. So I kind of need as much light as possible. So seeing that house lit up at night's really cool. Pumpkins all over the place.
There's just one house around my house that does that, like 2 blocks away.
Yeah,
They have these big, tall creatures just standing there.
Is it Pete?
It's like super dark. No, it's not him. But they have like a show every time.
I love when people go all out, man. It's the best. It's something I wish I could do, but I just love when people do it for me so I could enjoy it.
If you want to see a whole town, you should go to Clinton, New Jersey.
Ooh.
Oh, okay, yeah. I was petrified of haunted houses when I was a kid. I cried one time going into a
Not even haunted house. I'm saying like the whole town. Excuse me. For the most part, people's regular houses, they decorate it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I'm excited. Let's do it.
Let's go. When are we doing this?
In a couple weeks.
On air, man. Make the plans on air.
It's gonna be proof.
Yeah, I'm excited, man.
But yeah, the whole town of Clinton, for the most part, does it up for actually Halloween and Christmas. It's weird, like how a whole town. It's like, how does that work? Like each neighbor just sees like the other neighbors really like decorate their house, and they just say we're gonna do it too.
Yeah, I guess.
I think a lot of it's luck. Like you just luck into that type of. Sometimes, sometimes you get that small town feel, which I know you're a big fan of. Like the small town feel where everybody's on the same page in terms of decorating their houses and stuff. I think it just depends. Like you got to get lucky, to be around a lot of people that want to decorate their houses.
I'm excited.
I'm pumped. We're going to milk this, guys. I promise. It's going to be the best fall winter of your lives. Yeah. I promise you guys.
So this is the first episode you said like earlier.
This is the first Spooktacular episode. If people like what they see, they could share this video, share it to all your kids. It is age appropriate, I think, for the most part. But like this video. If you guys could share it, it would help us out tremendously. We're doing this. This is the Spooktacular, first episode of the Spooktacular October for the PudgyBoyz. I'm scared. I'm scared myself right now, just thinking about it. Who knows what's coming?
What do you think, Stevie Wonders?
You got any last words, Bernie?
No.
Good. Just like the whole episode.
Really entertaining.
All right, guys. Let's enjoy the fall, and I'll see you guys in 2 seconds when we shut the cameras off because we're together. All right.
PudgyBoyz out.